In today's short video, I'm going to answer a very common question that final year students ask. I'm about to graduate, now what am I supposed to do? And I've broken this down into 6 different segments. Number 1, speak up about your concerns. Find someone you're comfortable speaking to. This could be a classmate, it could be the careers department, the mental health team if necessary. I would really recommend you speak to a lecturer though. I'll be honest, not every lecturer is going to give you time of day and have this long conversation, but find the right lecturer who's willing to sit down with you, speak about the issues that you have, and give you some advice. They have been through the same process as you, so a lecturer is very qualified to give you some advice. Number 2, you need to brainstorm your career. So communicate with lots of people, but it's your mind, it's your life. You really need to think about this. What do you enjoy? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? And you need to start eliminating some of these career ideas you might have in your head. These are just a few of the ideas that I had as an undergraduate student, and over time I realised S&C was where I wanted to go. That was no fluke. A lot of that came from getting work experience. You need to make that happen yourself. Most universities have a placement period where you have to go on placement, but don't just focus on that. Go and do some other stuff in your spare time. But be prepared to get rejected, put yourself out there. People will say no, and that's normal. Don't take it personally. And the way you stand out as an intern is all about passion. Don't feel pressure to be really good at your job when you go on placement. It's placement, it's called work experience. You're learning, you're shadowing. As long as you turn up on time, have a good attendance, you're willing to learn every single day, that will get you a really good reference when you graduate and move forwards. And if you have an interview for a placement coming up, I've got 2 videos here, one on S&C, one on sports science. I'm going to continue to make more of these types of videos, so if you have any suggestions for another type of career, please let me know. Number 4, you need to start networking as well. So you're doing some placements, you're starting to think about what you want to do. Now you need to contact people. And in the final 6 months of my degree, I asked myself, what's my radius? Where am I willing to go travel to go and work? For me, it was the whole of the UK. So I got myself on LinkedIn, a Twitter account, had a professional email address, and I sent about 150 emails or messages to professional sports teams in the UK trying to get an internship when I finished my degree. There's more detail here on the left hand side. There's a video about how I went about my business and did that. On the right hand side is a video about my time at Leicester Tigers. So out of 150 applications or emails, I got 2 offers. One was Leicester, and there's a short video about what I did. Number 5, you need to make some sacrifices. Final year is very tough. You're going to miss out on nights out that you otherwise would have gone to last year or the year before. You're going to spend more time in the library. Dissertation is going to keep you very busy. And when you go out on placement, it's very likely you're not going to get any money for it. That's what happened to me. I did 2 weeks at Coventry City in my final year of my undergraduate sports science degree. It gave me exposure to professional football, and like most opportunities, it was unpaid. Now, some of the people I was around at uni at the time said, well, why would you do that? It's a really weird idea. You're actually losing money travelling down to Coventry and paying for your accommodation. But I disagree. I had an interview at Leicester Tigers 2 weeks after that Coventry City placement, and one of the questions was, tell us about your understanding of working in professional sport. And I was able to answer that question fairly well because I just spent that time at Coventry. So all these placements will be useful. Number 6 is learn about a master's. You might not be going straight into work, you might be thinking of going to a master's. Go and look at different courses, find out what grades you need, because it will differ. Some want a 2-1, some want a 1-1, some are incredibly competitive, some are really easy to get onto. Also look at the career pathways that each master's can give you. What I mean by that is I went to Nottingham Trent because they had great links with football teams around that region who I made the most of during that year, and they developed me as a student. So make sure you don't just pick a master's for the sake of a master's, you want to go there for the right reasons. You need to learn as well about master's applications. One of those things is writing a letter. Quite a lot of master's courses you have to write a letter and say why you're a good candidate for the master's. A couple of videos here about how to write a cover letter. All the videos I've suggested so far, you will see them below this video. Okay, so to quickly summarize, it's mostly in your hands. A lot of things you'll be doing, you have to go out and do it yourself. You have to network, you have to get work experience. That said, you need to communicate. If you're struggling, speak to the career service, mental health team, speak to lecturers, your classmates, family, whoever it is, be open if you're struggling. And also, Just remember, you need to make sacrifices. It's going to be hard. It's so competitive in sports science, and you will have to make sacrifices. You will miss out on nights out or a birthday party or certain occasions that you wish you were at, but I promise it will be worth it one day. Okay, thanks for watching this video. I've got plenty more videos about postgraduate study, careers ideas. If you have any suggestions for future videos, please get in touch with me on Instagram at Sports Science Hacks. Okay, thanks for tuning in, and I'll speak to you again soon.